morning everyone. In the previous lecture we have studied Simpsons 1/3 rule and the Weddle's rule. Now we look into the Simpsons 3/8 rule. The formula for 3/8 rule is given by I is equal to 3h divided by 8 bracket of y0 plus yn, the initial term and the last term, plus 3 into y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 plus so on plus yn minus 1, then close the bracket, plus 2 into y3 plus y6 plus so on up to plus yn minus 3. This is the formula we are using to calculate the problems of Simpsons 3/8 rule. Now we look into the first example. Use Simpsons 3/8 rule to obtain approximation value of the integral from 0 to 0.3 of 1 minus 8x cube whole to the power 1 by 2 dx by considering 3 equal intervals. Please here the length of each interval will be given by h. Here I need to calculate h. To calculate h, it will be given by the formula b minus a divided by n. b minus a divided by n. N is equal to how many intervals they have said, that is your n value, and upper limit minus lower limit, that is 0.3 minus 0 divided by 3, which gives the answer 0.1. Now the h is what? 0.1 and n is equal to 3. Now I need to calculate the value of y for the corresponding value of x. When the h is 0.1, that is the distance or that is the length of each interval. Therefore here y is equal to 1 minus 8x cube whole to the power 1 by 2. If I substitute x is equal to 0, because it is starting from 0, therefore 0. When I apply x is equal to 0 in the y equation, I am going to get the answer as 1. Similarly, the next x is equal to 0.1. Why 0.1? Because h is equal to 0.1. The distance between or the length between two intervals is 0.1. Therefore 0.1. When I apply x is equal to 0.1, I'll get y is equal to 0.996. Next, after 0.1, 0.2. Similarly, apply x is equal to 0.2, you are going to get the 0.9675 as the answer. Next, x is equal to 0.3, then you are going to get y is equal to 0.8854. For corresponding value of x, we are going to get the y. Y has stopped only up to 0.3 because it is ended with 0.3. Now the formula we know, that is integration from a to b y dx, which is equal to 3h by 8 y0 plus y3 plus 3 into y1 plus y2. This is your y0, y1, y2 and y3. Y here n is the last term I have told. In the formula, this is initial and the last term. Therefore, the last is 3. Therefore, y0 plus y3 plus 3 into y1 plus y2. H is equal to, we already know, 0.1 divided by 8 of y0 plus y3 plus 3 of y1 plus y2. Simplify it, you are going to get the answer as 0.2916. Please, while calculating after the decimal point, please write at least 3 digits. Next example. Evaluate the integral from 0 to 1 dx divided by 1 plus x, taking 7 ordinates by applying Simpsons 3/8 rule, and hence deduce the value of log 2. 7 ordinates means for the given interval 0 to 1, 7 ordinates means the ordinate is dividing, it must be 6 equal intervals, that is n is equal to 6. Therefore, I can easily calculate h. How h is equal to b minus a divided by n. B is 1 and a is 0. Therefore, 1 minus 0 divided by n is equal to 6. 1 minus 0 divided by 6, which is equal to h. Now, h we got as 1 by 6, and for the corresponding value of x we need to calculate y by the given equation. See here, 0 to 1 is there. The interval is lying from 0 to 1. Therefore 0, 1 by 6, 2 by 6, 3 by 6, 4 by 6 plus 5 comma 5 by 6 and 6 by 6 is your x values, and to that corresponding y we have to calculate. When I substitute x is equal to 0, I am going to get y as 1. When I substitute x is equal to 1 by 6, I am going to get the answer as 6 by 7. Similarly, you have to do the for the other values of x to get the value of y. After framing the table, this is your y0, y1, y2, y3, y4, y5, y6. Therefore, by applying the formula y0 plus y6 is 6 is here. Y6 because the last term is y6. 3 into y1, y2, 3 into y1 plus y2 plus y4 plus y5 plus 2 into y3. Substitute the respective values and simplify it. You are going to get the answer 0.6932. This is your answer, that is for integral from 0 to 1 dx divided by 1 plus x. This is the answer we got by numerical approximation method. Now we'll calculate the actual value. They told you to reduce the value of log 2, log to the base e2. That is, if I integrate the given integral, the given equation, it is equal to log of 1 plus x. The upper limit is 1 and the lower limit is 0. Therefore, log 1 plus 1 is 2 minus log 1. Then log 2 only I'll get because upper limit minus lower limit, this log 1 is 0. Then equating the here calculated the value, that is 0.6932, which is equal to log to the base e2. That is, see here, if I press ln of 2, I'll get 0.6932 as the answer. Here also by the Simpsons 3.8 rule also I got the same answer. Theoretical value, both the values are tallied. Next example. Use Simpsons 3.8 rule to evaluate integral from 1 to 4 e to the power 1 by x dx. Here, to apply the Simpsons 3.8 rule, n must be a multiple of 3. Therefore, we shall take n is equal to 3 here. Always remember, n must be multiplied by 3. Therefore, h is equal to upper limit minus lower limit divided by 3, which is equal to 1. And it is given by the formula this. The table we have to frame for the corresponding values of x. X is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4 and y is equal to e to the power 1 by x is there. Substitute x values. We are going to get corresponding x0, y0 values. And corresponding to x1 I am going to get y1, corresponding to x2 I am going to get y2, and similarly for the fourth term, that is x4 to the y3. See here, for the corresponding x value we are going to get the y value. After getting those, framing the table, please substitute in the formula, that is y0 plus yn. Yn is here y3, then 3 into y1 plus y2. Substitute the values of y and simplify it. You are going to get the answer as 4.9257. Thus, the integral from 1 to 4 e to the power 1 by x dx, which is equal to 4.9257. Now we'll look into the next example on the Weddle's rule. Evaluate the integral from 4 to 5.2 log to the base e x dx, taking 6 equal strips by applying the Weddle's rules. Here equal strips, n is equal to 6 and h is equal to b minus a divided by n. Therefore h is equal to 0.2 and n is equal to 6. For the corresponding value from 4 I have to start. Therefore difference is 0.2. 4, 4.2, 4.4, 4.6, 4.8, 5, 5.2. Here the strips are 6. For the corresponding value of x, I am going to get the corresponding value of y by substituting in the given equation. Please remember, whenever log to the base 10 is there, press log in the calculator. Whenever log to the base e is there, press ln in the calculator. Now By the Weddell's formula, in the previous lecture we have solved some of the examples on the Weddell's rule. Therefore, the formula is given by 3h by 10 y0 plus 5y1 plus y2 plus 6y3 plus y4 plus 5y5 plus y6. Now please substitute all the corresponding values of y0, y1, y2, so on, and simplify it. You are going to get the answer as 1.8279. This is your required answer. Thank you.